Hi, and welcome back to Ufta Collecta. Something amazing happened on Facebook Marketplace for me, and for the first time ever, there was something there that wasn't old tractor parts, old rusty lawn ornaments, or used clothing, and I got a large lot of dolls. Unfortunately, they come from a smoking home, so I have already washed them with dish soap, and I already washed like their hair with dish soap and conditioner, and then I also washed their clothes with like just some warm water and dish soap. But the persistent smell still lingers. Like, it's not bad, but it's enough that every once in a while I'll catch a whiff of it, and just for my own mentality, it needs to go. Also, it just kind of sucks to smell it all the time. So here's what I have found online to do. Cross our fingers it works. Have no idea. But I'll show you who I got first, just for funsies. We're just gonna throw their hands of the ones that I had to take off to get their clothes off. This is, oh, I should have said that out loud. There's gonna be a lot of doll nudity. Brace yourself if that's not for you. Ta-da! This is Ghoul Spirit Draculaura. And then, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this Venus. This is Between Classes or something like that. I don't really collect the G1, G2 dolls, so I don't know like a ton about them, but I'm concerned about her flocking. I don't know what I'm gonna do with her yet. I don't know if I'm gonna put her in the big bowl with everyone, because I'm afraid to wreck that. Then we got Ghoul Spirit Deuce. We got the Gorganizer Draculaura. So far I haven't had to pull her headband out, but we'll see. I also think I'm gonna end up having to officially break down and just buy some hair gel. I don't actually own any. I've been limping by with hot water and like a plastic cap thing, but it's not the best for bangs. Then we got the Fabulous Pets / Core Gulia. Oh no, one went down. I have the, oh, what Claudine are you? I looked it up because I didn't know it. Welcome to Monster High / like Dance the Fright Away or something like that. Like, I don't understand exactly why she would have two line names, but that's what Monster High like wiki told me. Then this is, my gosh, my brain is dying slowly. This is Creepover Party Draculaura. To brush and like just to try and like wash better in like the parts that are up, I did take these down this far. I haven't broke down and pulled them out all the way because I would like to keep the sectioning as close to factory as I can. I think I could redo it if I really had to, but for now I'm gonna try to keep her that way. So then this is, I'm pretty sure, Day Out Draculaura. I don't think it's the Fabulous Pets based off of the outfit pieces she came with, but maybe I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure she's like the Day Out one or whatever. And then we have Ghoul Spirit Claudine. We have Fabulous Pets Frankie. And then we have the Fabulous Pets Core / Core Cleo. Did I call the other one Claudine? I might have. I can't ever say Claudine and Cleo to the correct doll that they go with. We got a random, oh my gosh, Monster High Rainbow High doll, but you can see like in her joints how yellowed they are. They smell significantly better since I already kind of washed them once, but they're still like you can still kind of smell it. Then we have Ghoul Spirit Torlai, and I kind of did the same thing as Creep Over Draculaura here. Hopefully I don't have to lose the sectioning. And we have 13 Wishes Abby. She's gonna have to get her hair, sorry, it's focusing on the doll faces back here. She's gonna have to get her hair recurled and everything, and hopefully I can figure out how the hair was styled before I resell her, but she is missing fingers, which is kind of a bummer, but I don't think I'm gonna end up keeping the G1/G2 dolls, just because, like, I just don't really have any other ones of them, and I don't really plan on collecting too many of them. So then this is Ghoul Spirit Frankie, and she kind of just needs her hair fixed. And then Ghoul Spirit Claudine, and her hair is so nice. Actually, like, okay, so that's all of our dolls. We're just gonna take this and pour it just everywhere, and then I'm gonna kind of mix them up. Oops, missed a little bit there. To try and, like, get it all the way to the bottom. I might have to do this off camera, sorry. Okay, so I kind of rolled them around in it, and there is some, I don't know if I'll be able to show it on camera. Kind of see it at the bottom. So then, oh no! I'm gonna go like this. Basically, just let them sit for a couple of days and see if some of those lasting smells gets out. And again, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this doll yet, but we also have to do their clothes. Okay, we're gonna do a quick flip through of Draculaura's clothing, like, as I throw it in the bucket. So this is Creep Over Draculaura, what I have for her outfit. There's more to it. And an extra boot. Whoops. So we got her bunny slippers, bat slippers, definitely not bunnies. The little fantastic tank top, this headband, and then her pants. Let's just do this one next. Here's her Ghoul Spirit, her pom-pom. See, like, these big hunks of plastic are what keep holding the smell so bad, even after I did wash them. Especially this hat. And this is from a Skulltimate Secret. I think it's the Innovation one. Is that this one? Yeah. And this is all I got from it. But I don't have the Draculaura that came with it. So I forgot to count how many Draculauras I put in the bin here, but I feel like I have one too many outfits, but maybe I'm wrong. So that's one skirt, a hat, and this fabric, I'm afraid the baking soda is gonna dry out. So pieces like this, I think I'm gonna leave out and just, I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do with this piece yet. So then we have our Gorganizer doll, her little sock. Oh, that was actually the top. Boots, and then her dress, and then our Day Out Draculaura. I think I'm calling that correct. Could be wrong. Very similar to her core doll, but like she's the budget doll, right? I think we're just gonna go like this. In that way. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna do the Day Out stuff next. So there's one of Torlai's earrings, one of her shoes, there's another earring. I'm gonna have so much fun sorting this all back out again, because I thought I was done with this, but then I was like, no, I can still smell this all. There's another earring, one of her socks, and then her little cheerleading outfit. Well, maybe it's not cheerleading, but it looks very similar to Draculaura's cheerleading outfit. Frankie's boots, the one earring she comes with, they come with, sorry, That's my bee. Their sweater, and then their skirt. And then Cleo has these earrings. And this is that pleather fabric again. So we pull that out, and then her shoes. And of course they're missing like a good chunk of their like accessories. Like I really only got clothing and shoes with these dolls, which cannot be disappointed about at all. But so like they're like the Cleo should have that basketball, and then like the foam finger for Frankie. What did she come with? She came with something that she's missing. And then like Dracula, I did get Dracula's pom-poms, but here's Deuce's sweater and his shorts and his shoes. Cleo's got a lot of little stuff. So there's her, she's got 2 earrings, a collar, which I think is kind of a sweatband, wrist collar, sorry, but then like a sweatband and then a necklace. The jersey shorts, jersey top, and then a headband slash sweatband. She should have like a knee pad, 2 socks, and then her shoes. Okay, I'm gonna throw a rainbow high stuff in there. This is Bella's dress. I threw something in there on accident. She is missing a bow. That should be over here, but she does have the cute little spiders, so. And then her socks, her necklace, and then the other earring must have already went in the bin. And then this is Frankie's like first core outfit. There's an earring, shoes, belt. Oh, the other earring did not make it in. Skirt, top, vest. Then we have Gulia's outfit, so big chunky boots again. Her earrings, her top, her brain sweater, and then that skirt that isn't going to end up going in here just in case it does dry it out. Then we'll do Cleo's. Her earrings, and that didn't go in the bin again. Belt. We are running out of room fast. 1 boot, and then dress. And Frankie's vest fell out. Okay. Here is Venus's outfit. So there's a marker on the bottom of these. And then the top, her vest, and her leggings. You should have a mini skirt. And then I do have one of the 2 like leg deals, the necklace. I don't have either of her like wrist things, and then her like just array of earrings. So then these are Claudine's I Heart Fashion heels, and they are what came on the G2 Claudine. So then this is the Dance the Fright Away dress. And then Abby's 13 Wishes dress, which is in pretty darn tough shape. Overall, that doll is in really tough shape. It is what it is, but she is not in like the most ideal shape. She only came with 1 shoe and 1 earring. And then only other thing would be her gold cuffs, and she's supposed to have like a whole bunch of other accessories. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to hold, like, I might have to do this off camera again just because I have to, yeah. Okay, well, we have our 2 bins here, and we're gonna let them sit for a couple of days, and maybe I'll forget about them for longer than that, but they're in there. Hopefully it does something for them. And the internet gods are right about this. But I'm gonna do the same thing with what I have here of like the coffee bean set. Just put them in a bin. Hopefully I can find a bin that's big enough for them, and I don't have to use like 4 bins up. for this little project. I don't have like a lot of baking soda left. So we'll see you in a few days, which will feel like a few seconds to you, but could be longer than that because I might forget about it. Okay, new day, new try. These guys have been here for about a week, and I popped them open, and they are rank. It's bad. Really bad. And I hope I'm not, like, making anyone feel bad about, like, habits they haven't been able to kick yet, but, like, I've grown up, both sides of my family are smokers. I've grown up with cigarette smoke all the time, so it's nothing, like, new to me, and I hope I'm not coming off as, like, too, like, boo you, but they do stink really bad. And it is super windy out today, so if it's, like, making a lot of noise in the background, I'm sorry. And like for the setup here, my dad's working on the pool. I don't know what he's got going on, but we're gonna take them out of the bin, and I'm just gonna set them out here. I know sun's like not the best for them, but I don't really want to pop this umbrella and see if it goes sailing today. But I'm just gonna let them out, and hopefully they just kind of bake in the sun a little bit, maybe clean. I don't know. In my head, it, like, when you wash clothes and hang them outside, it smells great. Maybe this will work. I don't know. So we're gonna do that, and then hopefully I don't have like clothespins for these, like clothing pieces, but I do have a lot of landscaping rocks that I'm gonna try and just set on top of them so they can't blow away. Alright, here they are. All out baking. Hopefully, I'm not going far away from them's, just over to the pool, so hopefully if anything goes flying I'll be able to catch it, but we have enough shrubbery out over that way. I think I'll find it. Don't mind me just casually drowning her. I threw them all in the pool and let them just like float around in the current for a while, and then I am re-dawn dish soaping them with this. I don't know, round 2, try it, see what happens. Okay, I unfortunately lost a little bit of footage here, so I went ahead and I washed them once, then we put them in the bins with the baking soda, powder soda, pretty sure soda? Anyway, put them in there, then I threw them in the pool for a while, let them all air dry after I threw them in the pool, then I brought them back in the house, scrubbed them with that Dawn Power Wash stuff, then I brought them back outside and washed them again, and after that they don't smell anymore, like at all. So I don't know exactly whether it was like the pool chemicals or the Dawn dish soap, the air drying, what specific thing took away the smell. Personally, I think it might have been the like baking in the sun air drying, just because it seems like the took the longest. I don't know. Maybe also with the baking soda having happened before that. I have no idea how that would have fixed itself, but it did. So I have these 3 here just sitting here. I have redressed some of them. I have made some videos of me redressing and reorganizing them, but most of that's going to be in a part 2. This video is supposed to be like a little bit longer, but I don't know what happened to the video footage. I'm sorry. And yeah, we're going to look at kind of redressing them, putting them back together, and then also the ones that I have to recurl their hair are currently drying on the counter over yonder, so we'll get to see some of that. I'm not like the best videographer on that stuff, so you'll get to see like a little bit of it. So yeah, keep an eye out for part 2 if you want to see how they kind of turn out. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Have a great one.